Hey guys, welcome back to It's Now or Never. This is season 2, episode 5. I'm the host, Alex, and we're here today with my best friend, Briley.
Hello.
Okay, so today is Valentine's Day, special edition, and I have another guest on. So today we're going to be tackling all sorts of things. We're going to be talking about friendships, relationships, Valentine's Day, and wherever this leads us. So... Briley and I have, honestly, okay, so I feel like some of your best friends are the people you, just meet.
Yeah.
Like
randomly meet?
Yeah, randomly meet. So, Briley is roommates with one of my old best friends, and we met that way. I didn't even think we were gonna,
like
hit it off. Yeah, but as soon as we started hanging out, I don't know. I feel like we're super good friends. Yeah.
It worked out in a good way.
Yes.
The first time I met her, it was actually on FaceTime before I moved up here. Yeah.
Briley she already knew so much about me before, she even moved to Stillwater. Briley she's a transfer student. Mm-hmm. You played softball.
Yes, at a junior college for 2 years.
Yes.
Now I'm here.
And now she's here.
Yeah.
And yeah. Yay. Okay. So, let's talk about... So, it's really hard when you get older and you go off to college and keeping those... One, the, long-distance relationships at home, but it's also really hard to make friends at school and keep those because you're trying to navigate, adulthood and going to school and going to work. And then, you're making friends, but, it's really hard to keep those relationships and take care of those. How have you found... is the best way to do that in your opinion?
It's definitely harder in college than it was in high school, which is crazy, but I was on so many teams in high school, so I always had those people always there. And then my first 2 years I was on a team too, so it was easy to have those friendships and keep them because you're always with them. And now that I'm here, it's I've got to make an effort to see those people, but it's easy with you because we can hang out and just be on our phones and not speak, and it's a good time. So, but I'm lucky. I have good friends from my hometown. They are all all over the place, hours away from me, but we always make time to go see each other and support each other. A bunch of my friends still play sports, so I get to go see them play now that I'm done. And I just love that we're able to still be connected even though we're farther apart. But.
Yeah, I think it's really important, and some a way that I feel our friendship works really well is I feel I'm super busy and you're super busy, but when we have time to hang out, it's I'm doing homework or you're doing something. So it's either we'll go to the gym or I'm sitting here doing homework and you're laying on my bed watching TikTok for 8 hours, which is totally fine. But I feel that's just something that works with us. We don't have to go out and do a bunch of stuff all the time, but it's also, I enjoy somebody that's super spontaneous. I feel I'm a very spontaneous, in the moment person. I'll text you, that day, hey, let's do this. And then we'll, go do it. And that's just, the type of person I am.
Yes,
and I feel
I love that, too.
Yeah, I feel those friendships that you find that are, you meet someone and you, click right off the bat. I feel those are, the lifelong, friendships that are probably, the strongest.
The ones like that, too, for me is, you don't have to be talking to them every single day. Mm-hmm. I have a bunch of friends, the further away friends, I don't have to talk to them every single day, but I know they'll still be there if I need them to, which is amazing. So.
Yeah, it's really nice. I'm right down the street, but it's I don't feel I have to constantly be doing big things for us to stay friends.
Yes,
and I know if it's if there's someone I need to call, if I need something, I know I can call you and you're the reliable person that'll be there. But at the same time, we go out and go have a night out on the town together and do whatever. And I don't know. And I just feel we're not judgy of each other and we're not hard to please in any sense.
Yeah. And it's always hard. If you have separate friend groups, bringing them together can be nerve wracking and hard, but you love my other friends and they love you, which made things so much easier. So
I honestly that's the other thing is I don't feel it's good. You always have those friends that it's kind of questionable when you have an event a birthday or something are these people gonna work well together. It's also really helpful when all your friends know each other already, but I don't have to worry about that with definitely you, but a few other friends that when I bring people together it's not going to be weird or anything. But I'm definitely someone, like, it's a little harder, like, because your hometown friends are a couple hours away. My hometown friends are 4 hours away, sometimes 8 hours away. So it's, like, it's hard, like, bringing the gang together sometimes. But
yeah, but
yeah,
when it happens, it's good. So
exactly.
Yeah.
And then, like, recently we've started working out together. I've been really bad about it because I've been
This week's been so bad. It's been so bad.
I told myself this semester I would be, like, so much. I would take a lot off my plate, and I'd be a lot less busier, and I'd make more time for myself. And I feel like I made myself busier.
Hey,
I made Briley get a gym membership to my gym.
No, it was needed. I thank her for it.
She goes more than I do.
I needed it though. So.
I know but it's awesome because, like, I feel like we hold each other accountable on a lot of different things, like when it comes to guys in our life.
Oh gosh.
Or like school or fitness.
Yes. Gosh.
Also, like, the other thing is like, I feel like we won't let each other go for, like, long periods of time without, like, going out and doing something fun.
Yeah, agree. Yeah.
Like, we force each other to, like,
get out of the still water, which can't do much until you're 21, so we have to go out and do stuff. But
have to go to Norman, but
yeah,
no. It's, the other thing is it's, I was gonna say that I'm in a long distance relationship and Bradley's not in a relationship, but
depends who you ask.
TBD. But it's really, I mean, we've also been through it where, like, when I first met you, or, like, at the beginning of our relationship, you were in a relationship and I wasn't in a relationship. And I feel like that, too, is kind of hard to balance, having a friendship on top of that, because it's, like, whoever you're dating or you're with is, like, that's your best friend. And so it's hard to then, on top of that, it's really, like, easy to forget about the fact that you have girlfriends that you need to take care of, because you're, like, spending so much time, like, taking care of your significant other, or talking to them, or hanging out with them, that then sometimes, like, you completely forget about your friends. And I am the biggest culprit of that.
Yeah, I was in high school a lot, too. But I feel like that happens to everyone, like, because it's so new, you, like, want to make sure everything works out, so you just forget about your other life. It's like you have two separate lives at that point, like, with your friends and with your significant other. And
Hannah Montana mode.
But, I don't know, it's so hard. But, like, it worked when your, like, boyfriend, like, likes your friends, it makes things so much easier. So. And
when your friends like your boyfriend, it makes it easier too.
Friends can be harsh on the boyfriend, but it's all for good reasons.
It is all for good reasons.
So, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's honestly, because I'm such a big culprit of that, but it's really nice being in a long distance relationship for that reason. Like, it's hard, like, being 4 hours away from your significant other, but also, like, at the same time, it kind of forces me to, like, create that division between, like, my, like, personal, like, friendships and, like, that part of my life, my professional life and school life, and then, like, my relationship as well.
I've never been in a long distance relationship, but does it get, like, hard? Are there, like, a lot of hard parts of it, though?
I'm only 2 months in, so
we'll see.
I'm gonna tell you.
We'll see.
But it's, the hardest thing is, like, honestly, the thing is like, I don't have to worry about my boyfriend, because he's, like, he's back in our hometown, like, he's going to flight school, he's busy, like, he's just in his own grind. And, like, I'm the one at college, like, going out, going to parties, going to the bars, so it's, like, I'm more of the one that, like, he gets worried about. Not that I'm going to go do something, but he's not here to protect me. And so it's really hard in that sense. And, like, also, I always catch myself, like, I will start a fight with him, like, for no reason. Like, I'll just find something to be mad at him about, like, because I haven't seen him in so long.
It's like withdrawal. Like,
it's like, I'll go through withdrawals, and then I'll give myself a reason to be mad at him. But it's like, well, like, we talk literally all the time, like, all the time, which is really helpful. But we're probably going to hit a hard part. And, like, when I go over to Scotland, like, I'm not going to see him for, like,
it's going to be even
6 months. So it's going to be hard.
Well, it'll be better because y'all will have been together longer. So, like, you could have more trust in each other in that aspect, but...
It also feels like, I feel like, getting back together with an ex, it feels like at some... It feels like it's sometimes, like, you never actually, like, broke up.
Yeah.
If you've been apart for 2 months or if you've been apart for 2 years. Like, I mean, like, Carter and I broke up, like, our senior year of high school. And now we're back together.
But y'all just, like, immediately, like, clicked.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, we never really stopped talking. But, like, at the same time, like, when we started dating again, like, I feel like he was a complete stranger. Like, I knew him, but, like, I didn't know what was going on in his life at the time. So it's, like, restarting a relationship, like, picking back up on an old one. But yeah, just sometimes it feels like you just, like, never, like, stopped. You just, like, picked up where you left off. But we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. But yeah.
I'm hoping for the best, personally, so.
You too, girl.
Yeah. Oh, God.
But, no, like, also the other thing is like, going through breakups when you, that's another big one. Like, when you go through a breakup, when you're, like, when it comes to, like, your friends, it's really difficult because I shut everyone out. And I feel like that's when it comes in handy to have friends that are ones that reach out and they recognize that, like, you're in a time of need or you're in a low place, and they'll kind of drag you out of that and, like, make you go out and do something, like, take you out to dinner, like, something like that. Like, that's really important. But also, like, it's really hard when you go through, like, friendship breakups.
Yes.
And, like, I'm somebody...
hardest.
Yeah. And, like, I'm really bad at, like, cutting people off or, like, recognizing, like, this person isn't a good friend. This person isn't, like, being good to me. But, like, how do you, like... Do you have the strength to, like, recognize that somebody's not a good friend and then to, like, either address it or cut them off when you need to?
And it's hard, like, if it's a group of friends, like, if there's multiple people in it, you can't... It's hard to just cut that one person out and still want to be friends with others. Like, I mean, we did it.
we get it.
But hey now.
It's all love, though. It's all love. But, like, how do you, like, are you able to, like, cut those people off? Or do you struggle with, like,
me personally,
keeping
I
people
struggle.
in your life?
Or, like, there would be people I'd want to cut out of my life, but I'm, like, the type of person that wants to be liked by everyone. Which is
such
so
a big
hard.
people pleaser.
Same. Like, it's so hard, but that's just how I am. And if there's somebody that's bad for me, I just don't realize it because I want them to be, like, friends with me.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man.
No, I'm somebody, like, I find myself, like, I definitely have, like quality over quantity friends, but, like, I want a lot of friends.
Yeah.
And so I think I, like, find myself, like, oh, like, I don't want to cut this person out because I don't want to have, like, one less friend, even though they're taking energy from me and they're causing so much stress. But have you ever, like, cut a friend out of your life and then let them back in later on?
I don't think I've necessarily ever, like, fully cut somebody out of my life. Well, I don't know. So, like,
I think back in high school I have.
Like, in 6th grade, but it's 6th grade, like, that's stupid drama. Like, me and my best friend of years had gotten in this big fight, and, like, we were never close after that, which was so hard, but, like, I've never, like, been through that, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, like, I feel like I had a lot of friendship breakups when I went off to college. Not, like, I wasn't really cutting people off, but, like, unintentionally, like, I was cutting people out of my life. Like, because I, like, nobody that I went to high school with went to OSU. Like, and if they did, like, I wasn't really ever friends with them. And so everyone else that went to other schools, like, I kind of just, like, unintentionally cut off. But, like, I'll find myself, like, going back home and, like, we'll text each other, like, hey, you know, let's catch back up and whatever. But
yeah, I've had more, like, instead of, like, cutting somebody out, definitely falling out, and then a few years later, like, being like, hey, girl, like, how are you?
Yeah.
How are things? And then getting back and bringing that friendship back. So, which I'm thankful to be able to do with people.
Yeah.
And not just completely not talk to them anymore. I don't know. You can ask anybody in my family. They'll be like, she can make friends with a fence post. So I'm a super friendly person. Like, I like to talk to everybody, but
yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like I'm really good at, like, making friends and, like, getting to know people and whatever. But it's, like, keeping friendships is so hard. hard for me because I honestly, like, that's the thing. I don't reach out to someone and then I'm like, why aren't they reaching out to me? Like, they don't really like me. Like, they don't want to be my friend when I'm not even, like, trying at all. Like, I expect everyone else to reach out before I do.
But sometimes it's like there will be people I'll reach out to. I guess it'd be the other side of what you're saying. Like, I reach out to that person more than they do me. And I'm like, are they really, like, valuing this friendship? But
exactly.
I guess it is just what it is.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, I have friends that, like, I feel like I reach out to more. But at the same time, like, getting to know them, I feel like it's not because, like, I want to be friends with them more than they want to be friends with me. They're just that type of person. Because, like, I am really bad at reaching out. Like, if you haven't recognized. But, no, like, I'm so bad about reaching out. And, like, I'll, like, text you, like, back and forth for, like, 2 hours. Or, like, I'll, like, talk to you, like, every day. And then I'll just, like, ghost people.
I get so bad at that, too.
But it's, like,
just
it's a complete accident. I just, like...
See, that's another thing. Snapchat, hate it. I would delete it from everybody's phones.
Briley deleted Snapchat for, like, what, a month?
Yeah. I could have gone longer, but it was just hard because everybody uses it. And it's, like, you miss out on so much if you're not using it. But it was nice. Like, it was a good little break. Like, I wasn't on my phone as much. I didn't look at myself as much. Like I would not, like...
Yeah.
I'll get on my phone and just open Snapchat just to, like, look at myself without realizing it. And it was nice to not do that as much, but I always would catch myself, like, clicking where the app used to be.
Yeah.
So I was like, dang, that's bad. Like, I have a, like, what's the word?
Addiction
to it, yeah.
I am so addicted to social media, and it's just, like,
which
mindless.
is hard, because that's like, your
it's
thing.
Literally my job. I like work in social media, and so it's really difficult to, like, cut it out of my life. And I've thought about, like, deleting my personal accounts, whatever, but it's, like, it's such an addiction. And, like, I'll catch myself, like, mindlessly scrolling, but now it's, like, my scrolling, like, isn't satisfied.
Yes. Like, TikTok's such a big thing nowadays, but I just be skipping things because it doesn't catch my eye immediately. Yeah. I feel like my attention span has gotten so much shorter since TikTok's come out, and it's bad. Like, I used to love reading books, and I don't think I could pick one up right now, just read it like I used to.
I cannot read to save my life. I can read. I'm not illiterate, but I, like, struggle with reading comprehension, and then, like, my attention span, like, I cannot.
So bad.
I can't do it. I try so hard, and I've never really been a reader. But, like, I've been recommended. I literally have one, like, a Colleen Hoover book, but I've been recommended to read those, and I bought it. Never read it.
Another thing to add to our list of many things we have to do is
many things
reading.
We have to do.
Yeah.
I read
gym, school, work. Now books.
There we go. No, it's like I'll read, like, self-help and, like, self-development books, like leadership books. That's fine, but like anything else, I can't do it.
Even I love a good little, like, romance fiction book, like, put me in a different world, get me out of this one kind of thing. But yeah, but it's so hard nowadays. Like, the whole world is technology forward now that you kind of have to be on your phone 24/7.
Agreed.
Or you're just out of it. Like, you don't know what's going on with anything.
Yeah.
So.
And that's, like, my mom will make fun of me for this, but, like, I get, like, so much of my, like, news or, like, happening in the world, like, knowledge from TikTok.
Me too.
Like, that's where I'll, like, find out about stuff. Like, I don't even, like, open news apps anymore. I don't watch the news because I don't have cable.
I feel like it goes faster on social media apps. Like, you get news faster than you do on, like, a news article.
Well, also, I feel like people on social media that are, like, doing, like, news and stuff like that, they've, like, gotten it down to, like, a science on, like, getting stuff to you in, like, 30 seconds. And I think it all started with, like, Snapchat.
For sure.
Those, like, Snapchat stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also feel like Snapchat's dying off, though.
Agreed.
Like, in the younger generations, I don't really, like, my little brother, he really doesn't even use Snapchat.
How old's your little brother?
16?
My little sister is 14. It could be different because she's a girl, though. But, like, I feel like all she does is send streaks. Which I was never big into streaks when I was in.
Oh, I was.
But she, like, sends streaks and, like, that's it. And I'm like... what's the point of it if that's all you're doing?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? How quickly Be Real was up and off.
Mm-hmm. And, like, Laps, that app, too.
Yeah. Like, those... Do you remember Huji? Like, you could take it and it, like, made your photos grainy and stuff.
Yes.
But, yeah. It's like... And I saw this... Be Real made an update the other day where you could add celebrities. And I'm like, that's not what the point of the app was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just for you and your friends to just... in the moment. And now people wait till they're doing the coolest thing of that day to take their...
And I feel like adding celebrities, like, celebrities are the ones that, like, create our false expectations anyways. Like, so if we put them onto Be Real, which is an app that's supposed to be just, like, our regular lives, it's gonna, like, oh, well, they do that every day. Like,
I have to look cool.
They do cool stuff every day. Oh, my gosh, like, I want to be like that. Yeah. And then it's, like, skewing our ideas of things once again.
I wish Instagram was more casual again instead of, like, having to, like, go out, and which I'm a victim of it, or I'm not a victim of it, I guess. I do it, but I, like, make Instagram posts around what I'm doing. Like, I'll be like, oh, I'm going to go out tonight. I have to make sure to get an Instagram post.
I love, like, I have to get photos of everything everywhere, and I love that you don't judge me for that.
No, I love it.
Like, I'll be like, let's go take Instagram photos, and then we'll go. But, like when we took pictures in the snow, but, like, no, if I get a good photo, like, I have to post it on Instagram.
Yeah.
And it's not even, like, I don't care about my likes. I don't care about my followers. Mm-hmm. I just want to, like, I want to have good feed. Like, I want, like, cute photos of me to be out aesthetic. There. Like, yeah, I want it to look aesthetic. But the other thing is, though, is, like, I feel like I'm my worst enemy when it comes to my expectations for myself. Mm-hmm. Like, my body or my skin or my hair. Like, I'll look back at pictures of myself.
Yeah.
It's not even, like, other people online. Like, that might be a big deal for other people, but it's, like, myself. Like, I used to look like that. Like, I need to look like that again. Yes. Like, why don't I look like that?
I'm like, of course my high school self, my 16-year-old self is going to be smaller than I am at 20. Mm-hmm. Like, of course it is, but I look at it and I'm like, God, I wish I looked like that again. But
yeah. No, it's like over the summer, like, I was in the hospital for almost 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And I lost, like, 10 pounds. And I was like 20 pounds lighter than I am now, which was, like, not healthy, not sustainable. And I look back at that and I'm like, oh my God, like, that's the best I've ever looked. Like, I need to get back to that. And I, like, wake up every day and I, like, fight myself. Like,
which is, it's so, like, bad to think that way, but I'm sure everybody does it. Mm-hmm. It's so hard. But
yeah.
And, like, props to those people that can, like, put an idea in their mind, stick to it, and look better. Like, I've tried to diet and stuff.
It's so hard.
It's so hard. Like, I like pasta too much, so I can't.
I like chocolate. No, it's, like, being Valentine's Day, like, it's so bad. I have sugar all around me. And, like, I had to give all those candy bars away. Like,
Yeah. Did your boo get you something? Or you get your boo something?
We went out to dinner.
Okay.
We did. We went out to dinner.
Cute day night?
Yeah. Because, well, the thing is that, because, well, he was supposed to take his truck ride tomorrow, and it got canceled. So he's not going to be up here. But there was a slight chance that he was going to be up here tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But he's not going to.
Man.
Which sucks.
You can tell him I got you covered. I'll take you out.
There you go. But that's the thing. Like, honestly, like, my grandparents got me something. My mom got me something. Yeah. And, like, we went out. Like, we went to, like, go to like, a Brazilian steakhouse. It was super fun. It was awesome. But, like, honestly, like, we're not... And he gave me a bunch of, like stuff that I used to wear of his in high school, which is so cringe, but, like, he gave me, like, a couple t-shirts and, like, a sweatshirt, and that's like, all I want. But we've never been, like, the couple to, like, go out and do stuff, especially, like, being in college, we're so broke.
Yes.
It's like, do not have the money to just, like, throw away like that. Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, I feel so blessed to be able to, like, go where we went. But no, like, we're just, like, somebody, like, we hang out, watch a movie, like, just chill. We're not, like,
you don't want to make, like, a show of it, for sure.
Yeah, go out and make a show of it.
Yeah. But it's nice that y'all get to go out.
It is.
Because it's hard that y'all don't get to see each other much, but
Yeah, but I also, like, I've told him so many times, and I don't like it. And like I said earlier, I'm very independent, and I'm very busy. Mm-hmm. And so I also am somebody that one of my biggest fears about getting into a relationship was that I was going to lose myself, and I was going to get off track. Mm-hmm. Which, honestly, we've kept each other very accountable, I feel like. But it's all about, honestly, I think it's all about who you're with. Like, if you get with a guy that wants you to, like, change yourself for him, that is so bad. And you might not even, like, see that red flag right off the bat.
And if people tell you about it, you're going to be like, no, like, that's not what he's doing. Like, you won't want to open your eyes and see it.
Yeah. Well, that's a big thing is, like, trust your friends and trust your family on, like, what they say. Like, yeah, like, take it with a grain of salt. But, like, if your friends are like, hey, like, he doesn't talk to you nicely, or, like, it doesn't seem like he really, like, does anything for you or, like, cares, like, and you kind of, like, think about it and, like, oh, like, maybe you're right. Like, you should keep that in the back of your mind. And, like, always, like, I honestly, like, I do seek for approval of, like,
me too,
who I, like, am dating from my family and my friends. Because
too,
I feel like they know me better than anyone, and they know how I should be treated. So, like, if they see somebody that's not giving me that, like, they're going to say something.
I have always... So, I, like, hate Valentine's Day, but I love Valentine's Day at the same time. Like, I love love. I love, like, romantic movies and TV shows and books and whatever. But when it comes to Valentine's Day, it feels so... Like, love feels so forced nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, you're obligated to get somebody something.
Yeah. No, I feel like, well, that's the thing. I was listening to my roommate today, like, and she was like, and I'm so sorry I'm calling you out, but she was like, oh my God, like, my boyfriend, like, he, like, got me all this, like, these flowers, like, this
Which
bear,
is sweet.
and, like, chocolate and stuff, like, what do I get him? Like, I don't know what to get him. And it's like, now you feel like that because, like, he got you something. Yes. Like, oh my God. I'm just, honestly, like, my boyfriend and I are trying to eat healthy. We're trying to work out. Like, I don't want to go buy him chocolate. like, what am I going to do? Like, buy him a teddy bear to cuddle with?
You buy him some protein shakes. No, that's
But no, it's like, honestly, like, Valentine's Day, I feel like, is just a huge, like, just showy event. And then for the single people out there, it makes you feel so like shit.
Yes.
Because you see everyone around you, like, oh my God, like, her boyfriend got her flowers.
Yes.
Like, nobody got me anything. No one loves me.
But the Valentine stuff is cute. Like,
Valentine's is cute. Those. Like, look out for your girlfriends and, like, get them something or do something with them. But also, like, I feel like you should, like, go out and do something for yourself.
Yes.
Like, honestly, like,
go get you some roses. Go make your place look cute.
Flowers are really expensive right now.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But no, like, go, like, do whatever is, like, makes you happy. Like, if you're gonna, like, go buy sushi, like, get a little sushi date for yourself.
You wanna, like, go to the bar,
get your nails
by
done,
yourself,
go to the bar by yourself.
like,
go find a man on Valentine's Day.
Oh gosh, it would be smart to get little Valentine's cards and hand them out at the bar.
Yes.
On Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So to all the single girls out there,
get like a heart cut out or whatever. Yeah. Like, write your number on it.
Yes, that would be so cute.
No, you know the, like, the conversation hearts.
That would be so smart.
Like how we used to, like, make Valentine's Day, like Valentine's,
you're
like, back
cute.
Yes, like, how we used to, like, make Valentine's in elementary school, and we'd, like, make our little box and, like, you'd go pass it around to everyone. That's what, if you're a single lady, either...
I miss the innocence of Valentine's Day.
Yes, the innocence of Valentine's Day. When, like, everyone got a Valentine, like, I would wake up and, like, my parents got me a little box of chocolate.
My God. My grandma used to bring me a heart-shaped pizza to school on Valentine's Day.
That's so cute. I remember my freshman year of high school, I was like... I think he was my boyfriend at the time. I don't know. Okay. We were each other's Valentines, but he got me, like, the heart-shaped tin of chicken minis from Chick-fil-A.
No way.
I think, no offense, Carter, I think that was the best Valentine's Day gift I ever
Carter,
got.
step it up, bub. Step it up.
This is our first Valentine's Day together, though.
And it's long distance, so I bet that's hard. I can't imagine.
It's fine. We'll just stop talking about it.
Oh,
but no, we'll go out on a little dinner date tomorrow. Well, we're doing a Valentine's Day. Well, okay, when you're listening to this, it's Valentine's Day, but it's actually the day before because I procrastinate and do things last minute. So we're filming the day before. But tomorrow we're going to a Valentine's Day event.
Yes. I'm excited.
What are we doing?
I don't really know what it is. It's like a club on campus, like business. Women in business, yes. That we're going to go see. So it's my first meeting, so I'm excited to see.
Yeah, I've been to like a couple. But that's the other thing that's like really important about college that I've met a lot of friends through is actually just like getting involved. Like I have gone to so many club meetings all by myself. Like I went to, on Thursday, I went to this data analytics like and like women in technology club all by myself. Like I was
it fun though?
It was fun. I was so scared. We like learned this new tool and there was a speaker, but like I was all by myself, so I walked in the room, like, I didn't know anyone. I didn't know, like, what I was doing. And, like, I talked in my last episode, like, sometimes, like, when I'm around other smart people, I feel dumb.
Me too.
Or when I don't know what's going on, I feel dumb. And I don't know if anybody else is like this. I always have, like, I don't know if it's from me, like, moving around a lot as a little kid, but, like, I always felt like the new kid. And I still feel like the new kid in college. I don't know, that's just because I'm a sophomore or whatever. But, like, I always feel like everyone else around me knows something I don't know. Do you get that feeling?
Yes, but it's also, like, you have to make sure that people aren't just trying to make you feel stupid. Because there are those people that...
That, too.
There are those people that will just try to, like, belittle you, so... I've gotten better at... You know what I'm talking about. I've gotten better at standing up for myself in those situations, so...
Yeah. That is the thing I had to learn about when I, like... got to college. Like I used to be the biggest people pleaser. Like I had no backbone. Like I would let people walk all over me. And honestly, like, I mean, some people might say I turned into a bitch, but for lack of better words, but I honestly, like, I will just tell you how I feel. And like, if it offends you, I'm sorry. Like,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. If you are offended that I spoke up for myself and spoke my mind, then
I think I'd rather
you
tell me how it is than like if I'm like, hey, does this look good? And you're like,
oh my god, you look so great, girl.
I'd rather you be like, girl, no, like you look fat. Like
stop.
I'd rather you be for real with me than let me go out looking like trash or something though.
No, that's the other thing, like actually having honest friends rather than yes men.
Yes.
Like, I do not...
Yes.
No, like, like, hype me up, whatever, but, like, please tell me if my makeup looks weird. Please tell me if I didn't brush the back of my hair well enough.
Yes. It kind of depends who you're talking to, though, because there are some people that don't take criticism well, so it's like, if you do say the wrong thing, they could just be like, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. But you don't mean it. You mean it in a good way.
Yeah.
Like, in a loving way.
Also, it's like, honestly, like, I feel like it takes a lot to speak up to someone. Like, even if you're, like, talking to me and, like, I have food in my teeth, like, if I were you, like, I'd be so nervous to, like,
personally?
Oh my god, how am I going to tell her, like, but it's, like, it takes a lot to, like, get to the point where you can, like, say that to someone, but, like, honestly, like, being on the other end, like, somebody, like, saying, like, hey, girl, you have food in your teeth, or, like, hey, girl, that outfit looks weird, or whatever, like, that means a lot to me.
If a stranger did tell me I had food in my teeth, I'd be so embarrassed, but I'd be so thankful that she said that, or she or he said that. But
I'd rather realize that during our conversation than get back to my car and realize I had food in my teeth for the past hour.
That's would make me feel worse. Yeah. I'd be so embarrassed. Yeah. I don't know, it's so, like, I personally have, like, quite a bit of guy friends, like, from high school and stuff. And, there was a guy, one of my friends the other day, I love him, don't get me wrong. Like, we can tell each other how it is kind of thing. But we were talking about, you were there. He was like, you've gained weight since high school. And I was like,
bruh.
I was like, well, like, what I was saying earlier, like, well, yeah, I'm going to gain weight since high school. But it made me, like, nervous, like, embarrassed. Because how he was, like, talking
yes,
about
I was there. No, the thing is, like, that is such a real topic.
Yes.
Like, I remember, because I used to run cross country, like, back in middle school and then beginning of high school. And I remember, I have friends that we did the same sports. We played the same sports all throughout high school, and they were skinnier than me. And I didn't understand, and I also didn't understand, like, as I got older and, like, my hormones started to change, like, why I was gaining weight. Like, I'm somebody, like, I have thighs and a butt. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I could have abs, but, like, I have cellulite on my butt. Like, my weight will always go to my thighs and my ass. Like, honestly, But, like, I guess it's a blessing in disguise. I don't know. I'm going to thank my mom for that. But, like, no, it's like I've, like, beat myself up over it. Like, going to college, like, gaining weight. Because from, like, junior year to my freshman year, I gained, like, probably 20 pounds.
Like, if there are any girls watching this that are younger, that are, like, 16, 17, 18, when you get to college, things change so much within your diet, within like your exercise regimen. If you exercise,
if you're stressed out,
that's a big one. And it is okay to gain weight. Like it's okay. It can be healthy too. Like,
yeah, that's the other thing. Like I have friends that like they'll eat whatever they want. Like I was talking to this girl the other day. I was like, oh my God, like how do you like drink every weekend, like party, whatever, and stay in shape? Because like that's the thing I've realized. Like last semester I was going out almost every week, and I gained weight kind of fast. Like I had like worked really hard this summer, and like I thought I like came into the school year looking good, whatever. I just wanted to lose like 5 extra pounds. I ended up gaining like 5 to 10 pounds over the semester because I was just drinking. And I asked this girl, I was like, so like, you know, you go out all the time, like you drink, you party, whatever, how do you stay in shape? And she's like, honestly, I don't know. I eat whatever I want. And I'm like,
it's like those girls.
Is this a joke?
It's like those girls.
Is this a joke?
I don't have a skincare regimen. I just drink water. And I'm like,
yeah. And no, this girl's like totally for real. And I'm like, that's not fair. That's not fair because like I work out.
Yeah,
I
like
eat
props
healthy,
to you, girl,
like,
but couldn't be me.
I'm gluten free.
Yes.
And I'm like, and I struggle with weight. And like, that's just how it is. Like, there's just girls that are built different than you. And there are probably girls that are skinnier than you or that are bigger than you and want to have your body type. Because, like, I'll be around friends and I'll be like, oh my God, like, I don't like how I'm built, like, whatever. And they're like, oh my God, like, I wish I looked like you. Yeah. And I wish I looked like them. And I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. Nobody's ever going to love themselves, like, 100%. No. So, and it's hard not to judge yourself based on other people when social media is a thing because...
Exactly.
Which...
Social media is so fake.
Like, people use, what's it called, like, Facetune and all that.
I used to Facetune my pictures.
Happens. It's okay. I feel like everybody went through that stage. Me and a girl were just earlier talking about that, and, like, no hate to those girls that do it, but like, it's so hard because, like, you see this person on social media and they look this way, but if you see them in person, you're like...
Yeah. Like...
That's not the same person.
Like, your teeth aren't as white, like, you have more acne, like your waist is bigger. I'm like, girl, what happened to you? No, if you scroll far back enough in my Instagram, you'll probably find a poorly Facetune picture.
Hey, it happens, man.
But I stopped doing it. Once they, like, made it a lot more difficult to, like, Facetune your body for free, I stopped Facetuning.
Yeah. That subscription will get you.
It will get you.
What I will always do, like, a filter, though. Like, to make it look better.
No, I'll edit the lighting on every picture. 100%.
That's different, though. I'm all for that. Make it match your feed.
Yeah, like, or there's pictures that, like, my acne will be bad, and I'll, like, go in with, like, the blemish tool or something and, like, fix my acne, but, like, I'm not gonna make my waist smaller.
Yeah. No, I would never edit my body, just, like, stuff in the face. So.
Yeah, no, I used to do all kinds of stuff. Like, one time, like, I made myself look taller.
Oh, gosh. I think I...
like, made my legs look... I can find it.
I've definitely gone on to see what I can do.
Oh, 100%.
To make myself look... And then I'll do it to myself on the app, and I'll look at it, and I'll be like, why did I do that?
I have a really bad lazy eye in some pictures, and there's been, like, times I've, like, made my eye look bigger. It's so bad. Gosh. It's my archive. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Earlier today was freaking out. I was scrolling on TikTok, and I got a notification that someone was trying to log into my TikTok. And
that would scare the crap out of me.
The heck out and turned everything. If you don't have your stuff set to where 2-factor authentication to set to, like, an authentication app. Is yours on an authentication app?
I don't know.
So, you know, like, let me pull up this picture that I Facetuned. Okay, let's see here. It was all the way back when I was, like, a junior in high school. Where is it? Yes, this one. I don't know if you can tell.
You really can't, though.
I made my legs
like the
longer.
angle. Like, it looks like the
Anyone
angle
can
of
see that. I'll put it up here in the video. But, yeah, I, like, purposefully made my legs longer.
It kind of just, it doesn't really look bad. Like, there are some photos you can see where you're like, oh, girl. Like, I could have done better.
There's, like, this one. I, like, made my butt bigger.
Hey, I think everybody goes through that.
That
kind
is
of thing,
so. I know people that went to high school with me that they definitely caught my bad face tuning. But I've caught other people's bad face tuning, and I want to say something, but I'm just like,
I don't want to embarrass them, but like I feel like it's embarrassing.
It's a phase. It's a phase.
For sure.
Get over it, because like that's the thing. Like I'm like, honestly, like I'm self-conscious, and like I'm not like in love with my body, but I embrace it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
like I'll post a bikini pic in the summer and be like, okay, like, good enough. Yeah. Like,
go off. And if you don't like it,
so
deal with it.
Yeah.
Deal with it. But yeah, no, social media has, like, completely destroyed my perception of myself, of other people, of what, like, my body should look like.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, it makes it seem like if you're not going out and doing something constantly, it's like,
your life is so boring.
Like, I'm better than... Which people probably aren't trying to be like, oh, I'm better than you. But that's how it makes, like... That's how I feel like, oh, they're so much better than me. Because they're, like, going out and doing stuff.
The other thing that's, like, similar about us is, like, we're not in sororities. So being at a predominantly Greek school, it's really hard. It's really hard when you're, like, watching everyone else go out and go to date parties and have all these events and blah, blah, blah. And they have all these friends and people to go out with.
Oh,
like,
it's so hard to make friends here if you're not involved in something.
It is so hard. It's...
Like, I'm not shitting on those girls. Am I allowed to go?
You can... I don't care.
Okay, I'm not, like, shitting on those girls. Like, good for them. Like, you did... Mm-hmm. You got into something that you wanted to do that wasn't necessarily me, but, like... And it's not like they're making it to where you can't be friends with them, but it's just so hard because they have their own thing.
It's like a clique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, I have a friend in high school, really shy girl, really, like, to herself, wouldn't go out much. She's not at this school. She's at a smaller school. She's in a sorority now, and she's a completely different person. But it's good for her. Mm-hmm. Like, she found the people she fits with. She, like, loves it there, and she's, like, has so many friends for her. And I just love it for her. But it's, like, crazy how people can change that much, too.
Well, that's the other thing. Is, like, I was talking to someone the other day that she's, like, she was in a sorority at Ole Miss. Like, she's done and graduated, whatever. She was in, like, a top house. And she honestly, like, it was fun at the time, but there's been no benefits outside of college.
See,
like,
if you ask
it just
somebody...
was a waste of time to her.
Like, you know, people always say, like, oh, you're just buying your friends, whatever. And then if somebody says that, any Greek person will be like, no, it's for the connections, like, outside of college. Is it, like, does it help, though?
Mm-mm.
Like,
well, and that's the other thing. It's like, yeah, you're paying for your friends, and, like, if you decide to leave, those people will completely exile you. They're not friends with you anymore.
Oh, I know a girl, she was a freshman this year. She decided to, like, not be in college anymore because she had a passion in something else, which good for her. Like, love that for her. And then it's like all those girls, like, because she was in a sorority, it's like all those girls just X her out of their lives. Yeah. Which is crazy. But
exactly. That's the other thing. And, like you said, like, there's some people that, like, need sororities, and there's some people that they don't need it. Like, if you have the social skills and you have the, like, and you figure out, like, what there is to do and who there, like, all the things there are, like, for you. Because, honestly, at college, like, there's so many things. There's something for everyone, especially at, like, such a big school.
Yes.
Like, you'll find your place without being in a house. Yeah.
Did you see that they did condom bingo tonight?
Oh, I did.
What?
They did condom bingo. Actually, that's the One Is Too Many group. They did.
Oh, okay.
I'm an ambassador for them. I knew they were doing that.
I was like, I saw so, like, there's posters around campus, and it's like a bingo page with condoms all over it, and I was like, what are we doing here? But hey, I'd rather somebody wrap it than...
Well, they have a naked run on campus, too. Not naked, but you run in your underwear.
Oh, my bosses were talking about that. It's like... Oh, what did he call it? It was like... He had, like, a cute name for it. It was, like, almost naked something.
Yes.
Something.
Something like that. Sounds
nearly
fun.
Naked. Nearly naked run.
Nearly naked. I can't run more than a mile, so...
Are you gonna do it?
No.
I was like, what are you gonna wear? Like, how do you...
Unless you want to do it with
What does
me.
nearly naked mean? Not us just talking bad about our bodies and then...
I wonder how much you can get away with not wearing.
You just wear, like, pasties. Oh, God, I can't imagine. I feel like this school's too traditional for that to be okay.
Oh, I know. I don't know. That's the thing. Like, we'll see stuff at work and we're like, that's different. That's different, but okay.
Gosh.
Let them do their thing. But,
yeah. Dude, the people that are on campus, like, that aren't affiliated with OSU creep me out. Like, I'm like, why are you, like, how is this allowed? Like, do you remember that guy in the fall that had the sign that was like...
Oh, there's all sorts of people with signs on campus.
Like, they're crazy. They're like...
We had Sister Cindy come.
Oh, I heard about that. There was a kid a few weeks ago who, like, he had a dog cage, put it in the middle of campus on library lawn, and locked himself in it from 9 to 5.
They had it on Barstool.
Ridiculous. Why would you do something like that?
It was like something for, what's the, PETA? Is that what it is?
Really? That's what it was for?
Yeah, something for PETA. I don't know.
For like
it was like the first
cruelty.
day of school. He locked himself in a cage in the middle of campus.
That's great.
It was also like 20 degrees outside.
Yes. Like, props to that kid, but it couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea. I didn't talk to him, but I saw a bunch of people crowding around him.
It's
couldn't
different.
be me.
And that's the thing about college. Like, you'll find there's a lot of odd people out there.
Another thing about sororities and fraternities, is the drama worth it? Because, like, all that crap that went down between the two fraternities here not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Getting on
Farmhouse
national
and AGR.
news. Getting on national... Is it worth it? Let's be so for real. That's like embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, then, like, the 4 guys, like, their mugshots came out and everything. And I'm just...
I can't imagine.
Yeah. All for a prank. Poor cow.
Not worth it.
But
Oh.
the cow was dead before it happened. But I don't know anything
Thank
past
God.
that.
I don't... People are crazy nowadays. Like,
Yeah.
do people think twice anymore?
It's like, that's the thing. I think they were like, oh my God, this is so funny. But didn't realize, like, within probably 2 hours of putting that cow on the lawn, like, it would be on national.
It really didn't help that we were
news.
playing Texas the next day. I don't
That's
think
the
it would
thing.
have been as big of a
If
story.
they waited, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But
it wouldn't have been as big of a story for sure.
Texas 8 week.
Horns down, baby.
Go Pokes. Forever. Loyal and true. We're going to win the Big 12 championship next season.
You think?
I think we're going to do it.
I'm excited.
That's why I'm staying for the fall.
Yay. I'm excited.
Love my Cowboys. But I think with that, we're going to wrap up today's episode.
This was fun. Thanks for
We
having me on.
We have to go do Valentine's Day things. But anyways, happy Valentine's Day. I love you guys so much. Follow us on Instagram, inon.pod. And then go to my website, alexandriawiller.com/submit a question to tell me what you want to hear about next. But anyways, we love you guys so much. Happy Valentine's Day. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. And we'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.